Mobilization of the calf and the lower leg can be really important when it comes to creating more ankle range of motion, as well as building some power for a lot of our Olympic lifts. So a way that we can kind of work through these tissues, besides just stretching it and doing stuff like that, is gonna be this calf hacksaw. Few pieces kind of setting up. What I want to do is I want to get on the opposite side of my foam roller, so my feet are sitting up on said foam roller, right? From here, doesn't necessarily matter which side, because I always like to do both sides. I'm gonna take the opposite shin bone, so in this case I'm taking my left shin bone, and I'm gonna put it right in the meat of that calf. Now from here, I'm gonna roll that foam roller a little bit back, so my ankle has degrees of freedom here. So now I can kind of mobilize all the tissues in the bottom part of my leg, the calf, if you will. And I can use that shin bone as kind of that tack and floss. And so I'll just kind of scrub that back and forth, using the toes, using the foot, using all of that to mobilize back and forth. Dismount. I'll go ahead and do that on the other side. So again, base leg is sitting there nice and controlled. Other shin comes back across. As I lean back in, that tacks all that tissue down. If I roll a little back, that now gives me more pressure onto those tissues. I'm just gonna mobilize that foot, rock and roll, side to side, back and forth, flexing the toes, opening the toes, all of the above, right? We're just really mobilizing all of that tissue. Of course, doing that for about a minute or two on each side. And then after you do all that, make sure that you take that ankle through more range of motion, whether you're sitting down in the squat, you're playing around in all sorts of different shapes and components. I highly recommend, after you do any sort of mobilization, continuing to move your body in more of the natural way that you would either work out or operate in your day-to-day. Go ahead and play with that one. We'll see you in the next video.